Hey, how's it going, guys? Alright, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to highlight the top 3 values in Power BI. So here is an example. Basically, we're going to create a bar chart and we're going to highlight just the top 3 values based on these two columns, state and sales. Alright, so let me go ahead and open the exercise file. And you can download the exercise file from the link in the description below. So in my exercise file, I already created my table here. If I select the table, we can see that we have this state column and the sales column. So nothing crazy. I want to go to the other tab. So we're going to create a table to basically map the color that I want to attach to the bottom 3 and the top 3 bars. So one or the other. Now I'm going to go into the table view tab. Now here I'm going to create a new table. Now in Power BI, there's a function called window function. And I think not a lot of people knows about this function. So this function will return multiple rows which are positioned within the given interval. So if you're writing any code using any programming language such as JavaScript, Python, even VBA, the window function is very similar to the offset function in most of the programming languages. So if we look at the parameters, so we have the starting point, from, then we can specify the from type. So we can either use absolute or relative. Then we have the destination. And followed by some other option parameters, such as we can choose the axis and the sorting order. Now here I'm going to name this table as window function output. Then I'm going to insert the window function. Now using the window function, I want to return the top 3 values based on the table that I specified. So I'm going to insert 1, then I'm going to select absolute type, and my destination is going to be 3, absolute. Now relation is going to be the data source. If we look at the description here, so relation is a table expression from which the output rows are returned. So here I'm going to insert the O function, and I want to select every single row from the superstore table. And here I want to specify the column, and it's going to be the state column. Now, to convert this data set as a table expression, I need to use the add columns function. Now, from the table, so here's the source of the data set. And I want to name my data set as sales. So we need to insert the add symbol followed by the table name. And for the expression, which is going to be the calculation field, I'm going to reference the sum of sales column. So let me expand the field here. So I create the DEX function. It's a simple formula. I'm basically summing all the sales from the sales column. And here's my table. Okay, right here. And here I'm going to reference sum of sales field. Then close the formula, comma. And for the order by condition, we need to select the sales table here, followed by the sorting order. And it's going to be in descending, so from top to bottom. And enter. Now, when I enter the function, it's going to create this table here that returns 3 rows. And these 3 rows will represent the top 3 values based on this window function output. And once you understand how this formula works, then you can easily to highlight the top n values or the bottom n values. Let's go to the visuals. And here I'm going to insert the bar chart. And I'm going to drag the state column and the sum of sales column. It should be horizontal. Now I'm going to create a DEX formula. So I'm going to create a new measure on the superstore. And I'm going to name the measure top 3 sales by state. So the idea here is that we want to return the color value. In this case, will be the color hex value to the states that are in the top 3 based on the sales amount. You can think this as we're creating a lookout table. So I'm going to insert the window function that we just created first. Then here I'm going to insert if condition. And here I'm going to say that I want to count the rows. And we need to include the filter function to filter the condition. And here have an extra closing parenthesis. And here my condition is going to be if the state from the superstore table is equals to the max superstore table from the Windows function. We need to close the formula. So this is going to be the output that I want to use to evaluate the condition. So we're saying that if count rows is greater and equals to 1, then highlight the bars or the lines based on the color value that we're going to assign. Then press enter to complete the DEX function. Now we can go back to the chart and we can expand the format pane or panel. Then we want to go to the bar section. And under color, we want to create a conditional formatting rule. Now here, under what field should we base this on? So we're going to choose the top 3 sales by state DEX function that we just created. And it's going to be this one here, top 3 sales by state. And we need to change the style to field value. Then click on OK. And that's going to change the bar color for the top 3 state in this bar chart. So this is going to be everything I'm going to share in this tutorial. And hopefully you guys find this video useful. And feel free to post your question or your feedback in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.